Did you ever stop to think about how much time we lose in a day? I'm not talking about being busy. I'm talking about those moments where we're just mindlessly scrolling, staring into space, or doing things that don't really matter. Research shows the average person spends over 2 hours a day on social media alone. That's like 5 years of your life, gone just scrolling through cat videos. Imagine what you could do if you took that time back. What if you could redirect that energy into something meaningful, something productive? I'm talking about building habits that actually move the needle forward in your life. Welcome to Don't Do This Guide, where we break down the things that hold us back and focus on what truly matters. If you're tired of feeling unproductive and you're ready to make the most of your time, you're in the right place. Make sure to stick around until the end because I'm going to share a bonus tip that will revolutionize the way you approach your day. All right, let's talk about mornings. We've all heard it before, win the morning, win the day, but what does that even mean? It's not just about dragging yourself out of bed at 5 a.m. because some CEO said so. It's about starting your day with intention. Think of it like this. Your morning routine is the launch pad for your day. It's about setting the tone, getting your mind right, and prepping yourself for all the amazing things you're going to accomplish. So, how do you create a morning routine that doesn't feel like a chore? It's simpler than you think. Start by incorporating activities that energize and focus you. This could be anything from meditation to exercise, journaling, or even just enjoying a quiet cup of coffee while you plan out your day. The key here is to find what works for you, not what some productivity guru tells you to do. Let me give you an example from my own life. I used to be the king of hitting the snooze button. My mornings were rushed, chaotic, and honestly, they kind of sucked. But then I started experimenting with different morning routines. I tried waking up earlier, incorporating yoga and meditation, and even experimenting with cold showers, which, by the way, is a whole other level of wake-up call. What I found was that even dedicating just 15 minutes each morning to quiet reflection and setting intentions made a world of difference. It allowed me to approach my day with a clear mind and a sense of purpose. Once I found what worked for me, it felt like I was giving myself the gift of a better day, every single day. Remember, your morning routine is a work in progress. The goal is to create a routine that sets you up for success and makes you feel excited to start your day. Let's talk about multitasking. You know, that thing we all think we're good at but actually makes us less productive? Here's the truth. Our brains aren't wired to focus on multiple things at once. Every time we switch between tasks, we lose valuable time and energy. It's like trying to juggle chainsaws while riding a unicycle. It's messy, inefficient, and someone's probably going to get hurt. So, what's the solution? Batching. It's a fancy productivity term that basically means grouping similar tasks together and knocking them out in dedicated blocks of time. Think of it like this. Instead of constantly switching gears between writing emails, making phone calls, and working on that big project, you dedicate specific chunks of time to each activity. For example, you could block off an hour in the morning for emails, another hour for focused work on that project, and so on. This way, you're minimizing context switching and allowing your brain to get into a flow state, which is where the real magic happens. Now, I know this might sound a bit rigid, but trust me, it's a game changer. It allows you to be more intentional with your time and energy, and it helps you get more done in less time. Plus, it reduces the feeling of being overwhelmed by a million different things at once. One of the best tools I've found for batching is time blocking. It's as simple as it sounds. You literally block out time in your calendar for specific tasks. Experiment with different time blocks and task groupings until you discover a rhythm that maximizes your productivity and minimizes distractions. In a world that's constantly evolving, the one thing that remains constant is the need to learn and adapt. Think about it. The skills that got you where you are today might not be the same skills you need to thrive tomorrow. That's why making time for learning is crucial, not just for your career, but for your personal growth and overall well-being. Now, I'm not talking about enrolling in a PhD program or anything. Unless that's your thing, then go for it. Learning can be as simple as reading a book on a topic that interests you, listening to a podcast during your commute, or watching a TED Talk while you fold laundry. The key is to be curious, to seek out new information, and to constantly challenge your perspectives. What you learn doesn't even have to be directly related to your work or current goals. In fact, some of the most valuable lessons I've learned have come from exploring seemingly unrelated topics. For example, learning about the Stoic philosophy of Marcus Aurelius completely changed the way I approach challenges and setbacks in my life. The beauty of learning is that it has this incredible ripple effect. The more you learn, the more connections you make, the more creative you become, and the more equipped you are to handle whatever life throws your way. Just like you schedule meetings and appointments, schedule time for learning. Even if it's just 15 minutes a day, the cumulative effect over time is massive. Let's be honest, we live in a culture that glorifies the hustle, the grind, the "I'll sleep when I'm dead" mentality. But here's the thing. Our bodies and minds aren't designed to operate at maximum capacity 24/7. We're not machines. We need downtime, we need rest, and we need to move our bodies. Think about it. When you're feeling burnt out, stressed, or just plain exhausted, are you really operating at your best? Probably not. In fact, studies have shown that taking regular breaks throughout the day can actually boost productivity, improve focus, and reduce stress levels. It's like hitting the reset button on your brain, allowing you to come back to your work feeling refreshed and re-energized. And no, scrolling through social media or watching cat videos doesn't count as a break. I'm talking about stepping away from your work, moving your body, and engaging in activities that help you recharge. This could be as simple as taking a walk outside, doing some stretching, or listening to your favorite music. One of the best things I've incorporated into my daily routine is taking short breaks throughout the day to move my body. Even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes, getting up and moving makes a world of difference. It helps me clear my head, reduce stress, and come back to my work feeling more focused and energized. So, the next time you're feeling overwhelmed or burnt out, step away from your work, move your body, and give yourself permission to recharge. As the day winds down and the to-do list seems never-ending, it's easy to just want to collapse on the couch and zone out. But before you do, take a few moments to reflect on the day that's passed and set yourself up for success tomorrow. This simple act of reflection and planning can make a world of difference in how you approach your work and your life. Think of it like this. You wouldn't just finish a marathon and immediately sign up for another one without taking time to recover and refuel, right? The same goes for your day-to-day life. Taking a few minutes to reflect on what went well, what could have gone better, and what you learned from it all is crucial for growth and improvement. I like to use a simple journaling practice to guide my reflection. I ask myself questions like, what am I grateful for today? What challenges did I face and how did I overcome them? What did I learn today? This helps me process the day's events, identify areas for growth, and approach the next day with a sense of purpose. Once you've taken some time to reflect, it's time to plan for tomorrow. This doesn't have to be anything elaborate. Simply identify your top priorities for the day and schedule them into your calendar. This way, you're starting your day with intention and focus, rather than reacting to whatever comes your way. When I know what I need to accomplish, I can approach my work with more focus and less stress. Ending your day with reflection and planning is a gift you give yourself. There you have it. 5 simple yet powerful things you can start doing today to transform your day from mundane to magnificent. Remember, it's not about doing everything perfectly, it's about making small, consistent changes that add up to big results over time. Start by incorporating 1 or 2 of these tips into your daily routine and see how it impacts your productivity, focus, and overall well-being. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Don't Do This Guide for more videos on how to optimize your life, break free from distractions, and achieve your goals. And hey, while you're at it, share this video with a friend who could use a little productivity boost in their life. Now go out there and make today your most productive day yet.